Welcome to the VLenore Show. Here we will discuss lifestyle, beauty, celebrity gossip, and current events in our own way, my way, freestyle. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Hey, everybody, give me one more minute. There is something I need to take care of. So I just need one more minute. So hang in there and hit the like button, okay? I'll be right back. Hey now, hey, how y'all doing? What's going on? What is going on? Today is Wednesday, baby, hump day, and baby, was it not a mountain for me today? Yeah. Whew, it was more than a hump, it was a mountain, okay? But I'm here. I am here. How are y'all doing? Sheesh, I'm still trying to notify folks that I'm going live. So hold on one second. If you haven't already, please be sure to hit the like button. Also, subscribe if you have not already subscribed. And share, please. That's what I'm doing. I need to share. So hold on one second. Got to make a couple of quick little posts. All right. Okay, that one's done. Oops, almost. Hold on. Okay, that one's done. And I got one more to do. 1 second. How y'all doing today? I just ate a little something. I am tired as hell, but I wanted to come out here and kick it with y'all. Now, I know when we were out here last, I said I was going to come back tonight and the next night and go through the interview, the part 1 and part 2 interview with Sylvia that Nesto did with Sylvia. But that first part is like an hour, I think, by itself, like 50 something minutes. And I can't do that tonight. So what I thought was it'd be better to just do this jail visit, even though it's a year old. Let's do that one. Excuse me. Let's do that one. And then we can come back to the interview. How about that? Does that sound like a winner? Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm almost done. Ooh, child, everything is in slow motion today for me. Goodness. And it's so gray and wet and dreary. Good golly. Okay. All right. How y'all doing? Now, look, let me make a quick announcement. I am currently, I think, 48 subscribers away from 6,000 subs. So tell y'all's friends to come over here and sub, okay? Sheesh. If each of y'all told somebody, they might come over here and subscribe. Okay, so that's why we're on subscriber only mode. Sorry, but look, a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. Okay, They created that damn mode for a reason. Anywho, thank y'all. Hey, Kim Lewis. Hey, Nola Brown. Hey, girl, what's the tea? Hi, I am Coco. Hey, True to D. True to D. True to D. Okay, True to D. Hi, Love to Shop. Hey, Black but not bitter. Grown and bougie forever. Hey, tell the truth. Hey, grown and bougie forever. I like that though. Grown and bougie forever. Okay. We beef forever. The words of Cardi B. Okay. All right. Is it Laura Renda Smith Stanford? Welcome. Hi, Harriet. Hi, Shebe. Hey, cutie pie. My name is not girl. T, go say it if it has to be said. Okay, T, go say it if it has to be. All right now. So funny. Hey, go Roro. Hey, Toya, so dope. Hey, Kimberly Black. Nice to see you. Hey, Mississippi Shell and ATL. Huh? Hey, coffee is brewing. Hey, Jackie. Let's see who else. Hey, Chocolate. I like that. Hey, B Low. So Chocolate and B Low, they must be friends. They must be. They must be friends. Is that right? Hey, Smooth as Tennessee Whiskey. That's my song now. Okay. That's my jam now. I like that song. Hey, Eve has many faces. Hey, the Real Brown Family Chronicles. Hey, Nick S. Ro loves tea. Praying always love and peace, honey. Okay. Only me 23. Sanders are in. Hey, Reggie Moore, Danny Lee. Or Danny Lay. I'm sorry. Sonya's shuffling kitten heels. Lord, what does she wear kitten heels? Does she? I bet that girl wears like 6-inch heels. You don't think so? Huh? Hi, Akelia. I hope I'm saying that right. Hi, Akelia Cook. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. Well, look, let's get into this call, okay? Let's get into this doggone call, child. Because I is tired. But y'all tell y'all's friends to subscribe, okay? Now, I ain't going to tell you that again. All right, let me get over here. I had it up. Child, it's so messy out here in these damn YouTube streets. Just messy, okay? Oh, but it's such good entertainment. Golly gee Bob. Okay, hold on one second. Did y'all have fun last night with me and Dennis? Dennis is a mess, okay? I can't wait till Hood Court. Let's see if that happens. Doesn't Sylvia have to come? I bet she won't come. I would love for her to come. She could, prove him wrong. Tell us the lies, honey. Tell us the truth and shame the lies, girl. I'm here for it. Okay. Go on over there to to Hood Court and give us a show, baby. Give us a show. Perfectly. I'm proud of you. Oh, thank you, Akelia. Thank you so much. Great job. I love your comedic banter and witness. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Think I'm witty? Thank you. I'm silly, honey. I'm just silly. I'm silly. And I finally feel like I can be over here, out here in these YouTube streets. I love this audience. The content is interesting. It's funny. It's not funny what has happened to people. Please don't confuse that. But these characters, Lord, even some of the most serious dramas have a couple of moments of humor a lot of times, right? And these fools right here, like, they are ridiculous. So I'm not laughing at all at the bull crap they've done to other people, but them as individuals, funny as hell. Okay? Just funny as hell. Sheesh. What you say, Reggie Moore? You are silly, and that's why we're here. Thank you. Good. Good. Oh, hey, Miss E.T. Sound check the net. Hey, the real VB. What you say, the real VB? That's like co-signing for someone at work, not me. They come over here and you get to talking about bells and cussing folks out. Shut up. I don't even know if I ever really talked about bells with my friends who were in school with. I mean, like, it was just a thing. It was a thing. It was a thing. And I still am friends with a few people I went to elementary school with. We're going to have that discussion. I want to know how they felt about it. But back then, it was a thing. Y'all just brought it back to my remembrance. And I didn't realize why I was so attracted to bells really until I was telling Valon that I literally do. If I see a bell nearby, I'm so tempted. Like, if I can just touch it, I want to. I do. Okay. Man. Mm-hmm. Y'all ain't right. Y'all ain't right. Okay. Oh, and there was something else about that subject. And then someone else said when I was telling that Bell story, someone else said in my comments or in the chat or somewhere that we had a bell, but it was only, I think they were in the chat. They said we had a bell, but we only did that at recess. But see, here's the thing. If you were the bell ringer, you were in charge of ringing all the bells. Okay. You had to ring them all day. You know what I mean? Not all the bells, but you know what I mean? That bell is the same bell. So you got to ring the bell. You see, you got to even get to school a little early. I forgot to tell y'all that part. You got to get to school at least. Well, you probably were already at school, but they weren't letting people in the building until certain times. But see, if you were the bell ringer, okay, if you were the bell ringer, baby, or you were on safety patrol that week, honey, then if that was the case, you get to go in about 15 minutes early, okay? And I live in Ohio, boo-boo. We had already walked to school in about 4 inches of snow, maybe. And then you got to stand outside the building and wait till they let us in, okay? And you left a little earlier because it takes longer to walk in snow and on ice than it does when it's hot outside. See, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay, you don't understand the benefits here. This bell brought a lot of things. Okay, you don't understand? Okay, so if I was the bell ringer, I had to get inside first so I could ring the bell, and then they'd open up the doors and let the kids in. And I've already got all my stuff in my locker and situated in my desk. And then now I'm all situated. I grabbed the bell and I walked out into the hallway because I gotta watch my clock, my watch, because I got to get to ringing this bell to make sure all these people are out this hallway. They can't be caught in the hallway. They can't be caught there because the bell is rung. And they're supposed to be inside, but not me. I don't have to be in there. Why? Because I rang the bell. Queen Black, look, I didn't bring it up. I didn't. You can thank the real VB, okay? You can thank her for it. I know your own worth. Sanders, why you have lines through the bells? Look, all I'm trying to tell you is there were benefits to that job, and it was an honor to ring it 5 days during that week, multiple times throughout the day. It was a joy. So why? Why? Because we were just talking about, I think the real VB is jealous. That's the bottom line. The real VB is jealous, wishes that, you know, she had an opportunity to ring a bell. Okay? Yes, it was you. Mhm. But look, I wasn't even thinking about it. I wasn't. I Bells were not on the itinerary for today. And the real VB with her smart ass had something to say. So I answered, and it is what it is. Okay. So what you say, go Roro? Yes. What you do have, wait, what? I would, wait, what? What's the, wait, WYD. What you doing? Yes, I what you doing have done it every day all year just to get in right from the outside because it's snow. Now just explain. I used to walk 4 blocks. Now they were short blocks. Okay. They were like, actually, was it even 4 good blocks? Yeah, it was a total of 4 blocks. They were very short blocks nonetheless. But okay, in the snow, they felt like they were 8 blocks. Okay. It was a lot going on in the snow. And we were youngins. You understand? We were itty bitties. And here we are walking to school through the snow. And do you see, here's the other thing you have to take in account. All of the shit you have to wear when it's wintertime in Ohio. Okay, before global warming, when it was just damn cold. Okay, it wasn't warmer in the winters. No, 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 no. I'm talking about some serious cold and some real snow when school did not let out just because it snowed. Nobody gave a damn. We're in Ohio. We'll shovel a couple of trails and your ass will walk or drive where you need to be. Okay? There's no calling off, no shit shutting down. It has to be bad for schools to close. Okay. So here we are, itty bitties, walking in like 3 and 4 inches of snow. You got to have on your, first of all, I went to Catholic school. So not only did I have to wear a uniform that, involved like a blouse and a sweater and a skirt, but I also had on some shorts under there, some tights, maybe with some leg warmers. Yeah, I said leg warmers. I said it. Leg warmers. Yes. Okay. If I didn't have some long johns on too. Okay. With your shoes on. Sometimes, hey, back in the day, they used to make the snow boots big enough where you could slide your whole shoe in that mug. So either I had shoes in my backpack or I'm got my shoes down in my boots, honey. And I'm trying to, do you understand how heavy? You got a scarf on, you got a hat, you got a coat on with a hood. Okay? You have maybe earmuffs. I mean, it's cold. Now, I still got to carry my books. All right. So not only am I carrying maybe 25 pounds on one shoulder or on my backpack, I'm wearing 25 pounds worth of clothes and shoes and accessories because it's cold as hell in Ohio, basically. Okay. No, y'all work. I am focused. I'm trying to make you understand what was going on. Okay. That was a lot for a youngin'. Okay. And then I get over there. By the time I've trekked my ass and carrying all these loads, and I get over to the school, think about having to sit outside for at least 20 minutes. And it might be 20 degrees outside. Yes, I said it. Okay. It could be 25 to 30. And here we are standing outside the damn religious school who claims to know God, but they would have those babies outside in the cold like that. Huh? That's who we really ought to be talking about. But nevertheless, if I was ringing the bell, I could get in there first, get warm, take off my clothes, and do whatever I need to do. It starts when I get there, Ro. Okay? It starts when these people stop coming in my chat, harassing me about bills. That's when it starts. Okay? Okay? Wait a minute. Mary, what you say? You talking my childhood. 1970, baby. You grew up in Michigan. You talking fast. Seriously, these people don't understand our plight. They don't get it. They don't know. So that bell represents so much to me. Okay? Do you not understand now? Now that I've explained it, don't you get it now? Huh? Huh? Wait, what? Who has the breathalyzer? Some drinking may have. No, none. Not a thing, honey. These people talked about bells and I just get giddy. Okay. And they know it. And they think that they're going to bully me because I was transparent enough to share it. But, to hell with them. I'm still going to stand in mine. All right. Now, with that said, Sleepy Libra, you leave me alone. Okay. All right. Y'all ready? Don't come over here fucking with me. Okay. Okay. I'm the boss. Okay? All right, y'all. Here go these people. These folks right here. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Hold on one second, y'all. All right. So I guess they're talking about his damn charges, huh? Okay. So this is from July 23rd of 2023. My God. Uh-oh, Say Jay, what you over here talking about? Let me see. Ohio of 78, 79 had the worst winter. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We were off forever, it seemed like. Girl, we Buckeye women are strong. Ring your bell, my Buckeye sister. I see. Child, that ain't no lie. And I remember that blizzard. That blizzard was no joke. I felt like we was home forever from school from that. Now that was something different. Okay. Shoot. And then later on, when I went to Ohio State, I've only known the Ohio State University would never close. Do you understand? It has to be an earthquake happening damn near, okay, before they would close. And things don't stop in the north because of snow. They do more now than ever. All right, y'all. Hey, Miss Lorraine. Hey, y'all. Okay. All right. Okay, y'all. Let's get into these crazy people. Let's see what they talking about. Oh, hit that like button, y'all. Please hit the like. All right. Uh-oh. No sound.
R-word charge. Nesto.
Hold on. Let's go back so we can hear Shay.
This jail visit is from July 23rd, 2023, about 2 weeks after the R-word charge. Nesto and Sonya talk about his conspiracy, R-word, and CP charges. Sonya says the CP charges are from 4 videos and not 4 pictures. Take a listen.
First of all, hold on a second. I just saw that ponytail. Now, that damn ponytail is down to her butt, ain't it? That one's a lot. Ugh. Okay. Let's listen.
How you doing today?
Fine, how are you?
You look nice today.
You too.
You look like Easter now, all them old folks.
What?
What?
We look like an old folks?
Like Easter back there. I see they got double people back there.
Huh?
Two people coming to visit. I see they got two visitors coming at one time. Two visitors coming at one time. I see that now
Oh, over there.
Mm-hmm.
in the back of you. Yeah. How
What's
are
up?
you?
Hold on. That is a good point. They do have two people over there. And I remember, didn't she say she told Lamont that they couldn't bring or they couldn't have two people there at a time? I'm wondering what that's about. Hmm. Anyway, let's listen.
How you doing?
How are you? I ain't heard from you. What's going on with you?
Hey man, I'm just just going through it up here up top right here. You know, my brain just is just going too much right now in my head. You know what I'm saying? And it's just I just can't believe I'm sitting in this motherfucker. I really
Mm-hmm.
can't. I really can't. I'm gonna vent out for about 5 minutes.
Go
Hmm.
ahead.
Okay. First of all, I was sitting here thinking about in 1992, and I thought about this today. 1992, I had a roommate. Can you hear me good?
I'm trying to make sure you don't hear her. Go ahead. I can hear
Oh,
you.
okay. So in 1992, I had a roommate. So the roommate, he said, "Man, my wife come and see me, but she don't want to come see. She don't want to come see me as much because she drive that long distance hour by herself." So he said, "Could you let her friend come see you so she won't have to ride by herself?" So I
Huh?
said, "Yeah, okay, that's fine. I ain't got nobody anyway. Used to being by my fucking self. Let a lady come. I didn't know she was a big girl, about 300 pounds.
What
So
the?
she came in the visitation room, sitting down, we talking, it was cool about 15, 20 minutes. She said, "So how long you got left?" I said, "I got about 5 years left." She said, "Oh, I ain't got time to wait on you like that."
You was like,
Okay,
it
long
wasn't a date anyway.
but to me, what I'm saying is, my standard was that low.
Huh?
My standard, my self esteem, it had got that low for a person like that to tell me that she ain't got time to wait on me. It wasn't nothing. But anyway, I saw her again after 8 years. 8 years, I saw her working at a fucking Burger King at the drive-through on Old National with all my kids in the car with me. So I understand that part.
Okay, I know what part. I don't know what you talking about. First of all, you are a nigga in prison acting like your standards are low because a woman who is free was even considering to give you some time. I don't give a damn what size she is. The fact that she would lower her freaking standards. That's the thing. Who really had low standards? Was it you or was it her? See, because anything to you, sir, would be an upgrade because you're an inmate. Are you freaking kidding me? And the last thing you need to be worried about is a damn relationship when you need to be working on you. You ought to be talking about that relationship with the Lord. That's the relationship you ought to worry about. And outside of that, yourself, the relationship with God and you. That's the only thing you got time for in prison. I'd be damned if I'd be trying to. Is he crazy? Something's really wrong with him. My standards were that low. First of all, when he said, he was like, yeah, no problem. Her friend can visit me. I ain't got nobody here anyway. And you saw her and didn't know she was what did her size have to do with anything if it was a matter of just talking to a friend? This Negro is cray cray. Okay. He's a fool. Oh, and I feel sorry for the girl, the friend that was even willing to sit in there and talk to this stranger she ain't know nothing about. Uh-uh. And side note, ma'am, um, when you say you ain't got time to wait 5 years, if he was getting out in 6 months, you would see him then too, because I wouldn't have seen him. He could. We ain't got nothing to talk about. You got a lot to work on. Shit, I got enough to work on, and I'm free, working and everything. I'm involved. I'm busy as hell. Okay. And I still got shit to work on with me. But the fact that a dude in prison talking about he lowered his standards to talk to a free woman is beyond my understanding. So anyway, let's listen to this fool.
In my head, I had already perform in my head that I hated child and rappers. So I'm saying all that was already in my head. So I knew that rule about that type of game. For me to be in here for some shit like what I'm in here for now, that shit is just mind-boggling.
Bargling?
You understand
Wait,
what I'm saying?
hold on. I'm sorry. Let me turn on my closed captions because I don't know if he said not. I don't know if he meant boggling. I think that's what he meant. But he said. Let me go back because see, closed caption says barling, BARLING. That's what closed caption says. But let me hear what he said again because I'm really confused. Hold on.
So I'm saying all that was already in my head. So I knew that rule about that type of game. For me to be in here for some shit like what I'm in here for now, that shit is just mind-boggling.
Bargling.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So in my mind, like shit. To me, life is over with. To me, some people can go on. My mind, it's hard for me to go on like that. I'm gonna give you an example. Let me give you an example. Okay, and I'm
It's
saying
an
that.
accusation. You can't.
I know.
You know you didn't do it. It's just an accusation. You can't.
Listen to what I'm finna say.
Go ahead.
And I got that part. It's an accusation, but I may have an accusation that I've been sitting here for 1 year, that nonviolent, that I haven't even got a plea, a trial, anything. I don't went to 3 different paid lawyers. 3. Okay. I'm still standing for 2 charges from a year ago, and I'm still sitting in here. Okay. Those are nonviolent charges. Just imagine now this one, that's a violent charge. It's a violent charge. Okay. Okay. They don't really get bonds for no shit like that. Then if they did give me a bond, that shit gonna be so fucking outrageous. I ain't gonna be able to make that shit unless I try to get this other thing off of me fast. So they just stacking the shit up where I can't make no type of.
Hi, Dr. LaShonia. How are you? Hey, Chick-fil-A gal. Oh, someone else is here too. Oh, is that V Bella? Hey, V Bella girl, how you doing? Hi, how are you? This is V Bella, and I just have a word for Nesto really quickly. Nesto, today is July 23rd, 2023. Nesto, I don't see you getting out, sir. I don't see you getting a bond anytime soon. But sir, you are right. That is a violent charge, and the bond will be so high, so astronomical. When they do give it to you, you won't be able to get out. You are absolutely right, sir. This is one of the few times, I'm sure you've heard this. You are right. You are correct. Yes. But, sir, you will not get out. In fact, you won't see the light of day until I lost it. She's gone. V Bella left. She's gone. Oh, darn.
Moves at all. And in my head now, when I do go to court next week, the lady can say, hey, We're gonna bind it over, let the state handle it. But the state handle it, yeah, I'll be seeing this motherfucker 2 years without an indictment.
I don't. Well, you know, we want to kill it before it even try to go to an indictment. That's the thing. We don't even care about going or working towards an indictment. Right now, she went and said this. Now, all we need to do is go get proof that it's this instead of that, and submit that, because it's just
Right.
it's just a statement she made, and they're trying to hold you on the statement. I don't know why they didn't just try to immediately go with the indictment immediately, but and I was just thinking today about that. Candy will kill it. Don't worry about it. I mean, it's hard to say that because it's your life. It's easy on this side to say it.
Yes, Lord, have
You live in
mercy.
it. It's hard as fuck. But
It's
I have nothing to do this week but deal with your shit. I was doing some work today with eBanks, getting her, done so that Ralph can do that because I don't work there no more. All I got is two things: is try to get all of your stuff situated, and my little thing with that house. That's all I'm gonna work on this week.
oh,
When is your
okay.
court hearing? Thursday?
No, it's you know what? Thursday. The last court date I went to, she said they're gonna reset it 2 weeks on the 27th. Now I ain't heard from a lawyer. I don't know if he's still sick or what, but I know I'm supposed to go for that. I think the 27th. Then I go again on the Monday, next Monday for this
The
new
other
charge.
charge. Right.
Yeah.
So what we just need to do is file a discovery on the police to say what device and what's the date of the downloads, because it's you feel like it's that device you bought
Can't file for no discovery now. What in the world is she talking about? What paralegal? What is you saying?
used, right? Did they take that from you?
They what?
The device that you had when you got arrested?
I didn't have no device.
You didn't have,
I
would
didn't
you
have
have a phone?
anything.
What did you have on you?
I just have my 2 phones.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, you just got to.
Hold on. That's a good point. The real VB. She said he guilty. If they were lying on me, I'd be pissed, not trying to figure out how to get out of a charge. And that's a good point. He's not just saying I'm innocent. He's over here trying to figure out how they can maneuver around some stuff. Very good point. Hey, Fedora. Oh, okay, let's listen.
To figure out what device they're saying they found it on and what's the date of the downloads. And then two, they got to prove that that might take longer. But if you can prove that it's on, I guess I'm thinking it's one of the police car computers.
Well, we ain't got to go that far. I mean, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to I'll talk about that later. I'm just trying to get this other shit out of my head. I'm dreaming about this shit. Why would you do something so stupid as that far? But everything in my head that the dad said told me straight up.
What?
She's a liar now.
Hold on. What? Let me go back for a second.
One of the police car computers.
Well, we ain't got to go that far. I mean, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to I'll talk about that later. I'm just trying to get this other shit out of my head. I'm dreaming about this shit. Why would you do something so stupid as that far? But everything in my head that.
Why would you do something so stupid as that far? Talking about the girl or talking about himself? Why are you fooling? Who is he? What is he?
The dad told me straight up. She's a liar now. Their family got some mental health issues. The daddy told me that because he had to go through that same issue with the mama. The mama had him locked up. You know what I'm saying? Now,
you know what? It's amazing that even she does not push back on shit that just doesn't make any sense. He didn't say he thinks he said something, but he said absolutely nothing. It sounds like what he's trying to suggest is that this girl is crazy, her mama crazy, the daddy told me they're crazy, so anything she said about me is a lie. But I got news for you. Even if she was crazy or mentally incapacitated in any fashion, you can still harm her. And people do that kind of mess all the time. Just because someone may have an issue doesn't mean you aren't doing something to them or they aren't being taken advantage of. This person right here. But the fact she won't even say anything, like, that's common sense. Like, why won't she even? It's ridiculous.
I had the daddy locked up.
Yeah.
The daddy knows that the girl is off, that the daughter's off.
Yeah.
Okay, so the daddy knows that the daughter is off, right? But he brought his daughter to Nesto, right? So, okay, my daughter is off. So instead of keeping her in my care, I'm going to give $100,000 to this man and give him my daughter. And maybe his ass needs to be locked up. Maybe the daddy needed to be locked up. I mean, I want to understand, what are we talking about? These people.
Yeah. He told me that.
You ain't run. You're supposed to run when they tell you that.
I know that. You know what? And but the thing about it is that the man still believes in his daughter.
Believe what? You just said that he said she's crazy, that her mother is crazy, that her mother had me locked up. And I'm telling you this, I'm guessing, to warn you. So why would the man tell you such things about his daughter? It makes no sense, people. And that's the thing too, Chick-fil-A gal. That's what I'm getting at. It sounds like a whole trafficking scheme for real. For real. Like he gonna bring $100,000 and his daughter to a Negro that doesn't know anything about my daughter. And for what? To do what? Yeah, they on some foul mess right there.
That's
yeah, but you supposed to run. That's his daughter, his problem.
Yeah, that's true. But you hit. But we're gonna talk about that later. But what I'm gonna say is, in my head though, to me, free or dead.
What?
Straight up, free or dead. Cause motherfuckers is sitting here for some bad on some straight.
Wait, I'm sorry. Fred, what is he saying? What is that? Frey or dead? What's Frey? Hold on.
To me, free or dead.
Frey or dead? What does that mean? Oh, free. Y'all, closed caption. Closed caption even says Frey. So free or dead. Look, me and closed y'all, I want y'all to see. Okay. Closed caption has said Frey or dead. Okay. We didn't know, me and closed caption didn't know what Nesto was saying. Now it's amazing, but all of you know what he was saying. Okay. That's what black but not bitter. I'm not trying to be funny. But I was like, is he singing the song? Fred is dead. This nigga is old, right? Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I cannot. Okay, let's listen. Can't.
Straight up, free or dead. Cause motherfuckers is sitting here for some bad on some straight bullshit, still sitting here for nothing. Months and years for nothing. Accusation for a accusation.
I say, when I look at everything, it looks like bullshit. It looks like some personal situations. You done pissed them off. They ran to the police, like a lot of women do when they get mad about something that don't pan out, or this dude lied to me.
Yeah. That's how I would feel too. I get it, Sonya, because I agree. You ain't telling no lies. The truth is, these people had personal situations with this man. You ain't lying at all. And they were pissed off with him. As I would be too. If you steal my shit, if you tell me you gonna use my money for this, and then you come back and I never see it, or my money, or my car, or my whatever, yeah, that's a problem. Because I have a personal situation with this nigga, and this nigga would do me dirty like that. And somebody who is in my life, somebody who I welcomed in, someone who I was generous with and trusting with. Yeah, Sonya, you're right. I'd be pissed as hell too. And if this nigga came in here and just swiped me with for my money, for my car, for my bodily parts, whatever it is, it's mine. It wasn't for that purpose. And yeah, I'm going to the police after that. Now, tell me what's crazy about that. Because everything these people have come in here and reported on this Negro is shit that is against the law. Okay? And if they can prove he did it, he did it. And he deserves it. Yes, Reggie Moore, this nigga ain't shit. Okay? Oh.
It's not a crime to date and exchange and do business and money with a person that you're dating. I mean, women do it all the time. Men do it all the time. Money and relationships mix. It's civil. It's not supposed to be criminal. All of that. Okay. The thing with the girl.
Look here. It's not civil, Sonya. Okay? The man went out of his way to act as if he wanted to date them, so that he could get close to their assets, so that he could take advantage of them. They thought they were dating him, but he was dating them with a purpose. And that is what makes it illegal. He was deceiving them to steal from them. You fool. Ugh.
We just got to get phone records, so you can just get the climate of the conversations that's going on between you two, to say that if she doesn't come off as being scared when she's talking to you, and her conversations around that time that she said that happened to her, and if she's coming off normal or kikiing, then we know it's a lie.
No, we don't.
Right, I got all that part. It's just to me.
No, we don't. No, we don't. I'm just curious. How many of y'all, if there's anyone in the chat who does not believe Cassie, if you and you have a right, to believe however you want to believe. But if you do not believe what Cassie said about Diddy, if you do not believe it, put a 1 in the chat. This is not to single anybody out. I'm just curious if there's anybody who doesn't believe it. Because I would say that those of us that do believe it, and I believe it, we saw that girl often on red carpet events and many other places with a smile on her face. Okay, Chick-fil-A gal. Okay, I respect it. You don't believe it? It is what it is. I believe it. I believe it all day. And just because you see someone smiling, and just because you see someone staying with an individual, someone with that level of power, or who makes you believe they have that sort of power, can easily influence how you move. If I think they're going to harm me or harm my family, then I'm going to be nervous. I'm going to be upset. I'm going to be scared. I'm going to stay there and deal with what I need to deal with. You got married couples that go through that same shit. And the wife is afraid to leave that husband because she knows better than the rest of us how dangerous he is. And instead of running from the danger, she feels that she's safer by staying, which is, it's sad, but sometimes they believe that. And if you know that the person who is forcing you to do things beyond your control or things that you don't want to do, rather, and they tell you they're going to unalive you or unalive your family, and then they tell you of times when they've unalived others or had them unalived, yet they still walk this earth to talk about it and not be locked up, I'm going to be afraid. I'm going to be nervous. Let's be clear. There are some of us right now that move differently because you want to spare your families from things, no matter what work you do. So why would it be odd that this girl that Sonya is speaking of, that she might be kikiing? She may feel she has to. We don't know what this man has said or what the father said, or who else is threatening the person. It's just ridiculous and it's sad. I think that's sad.
I just gotta get you. I know, but this is just this right here while you sitting down in your thinking tank. You just have to reassess your life and cut all that shit out of your life. Cut all them females out of your life. Dealing with females. And I'm not saying this on a dating perspective. I'm just saying, this is what I tell my son. That's like I do. Stay the fuck away from females. They fucking crazy. And a lot of dudes is in jail because of females.
Men too now.
Ma'am, I want to see the stats on that. Okay. That's a damn lie. Okay. That's a damn lie. Ma'am, you must be reading the wrong stats, because the truth of the matter is 70% of women who are incarcerated due to a man. Either they took the plea for a man, or some man sacrificed them up in a situation or manipulated them into doing something. Don't get it twisted. Now that's real stats. That's real shit. Now, this shit you made up is crazy. And the fact that a woman says this kind of shit, it makes no sense. This girl is crazy.
Men too crazy.
I know, but I don't, your thing is because you're a guy, you deal with girls. And we deal with men. I know I've been 3 niggas try to take my life. I know guys are crazy. But I'm just saying to you.
Yeah, 3 niggas and tried to take your life. How many women just around here taking lives of men for no good reason? I mean, that's just not. Anyway, hey Trey Losum, thank you for the super chat. She's trying to keep him for herself. Yeah, maybe that's you're right. So this is all manipulation. This is her way of luring him into her. Okay. I'll give you that. I'll look at it from that perspective. Let's see. You might be right on that one. She crazy. It's ridiculous.
Your history is dealing with females, and that's what's getting you caught up in the bullshit. Okay. Got to keep away from them going forward.
See, and that's what I'm thinking, Praise. I understand what that means. You tell Nesto to stay away from females, and she tells her son that. It makes no sense. Praise said, that means Nesto have to stay away from her. And her son would have to be with a man, right? Is that what she's saying? Because that's what I hear too. It's so ridiculous to even hear. She's so stupid. Okay.
You got to learn from mistakes. This is an indirect mistake because you shouldn't be there, but at the same time, you shouldn't have been dealing with none of them girls. Period. Should have stayed in your little corner. Just, you know what I'm saying? I never dealt with that shit.
Mm.
Because once you piss a girl off, it's a wrap.
Let me say this. And I've thought about this many times. This girl would burn his whole life up. If he moves the wrong way with her, she's the type of chick that would destroy everything. Make calls, send anonymous letters to the prosecution. This girl, I could see her doing a lot of stuff if she were to fall out with him. Honey, he picked the right one.
Okay, so what you been doing?
Exactly, TD Will.
What did I do yesterday? Me and Tomas went to go eat. We went to was it Olive Garden? We went to Olive Garden, sat at the bar, and ate. And then we went to go see the Oppenheimer movie, which me and him both fell asleep in.
Why do we need to know where they sat? Usually when people give those sort of ridiculous, like, it has no value to the story. It's almost like you lying. Like, what's all the extra details? We sat at the bar. We went to who gives a damn where y'all? We sat by a window. We sat outside. We sat indoors. Yeah, she lying. She lying. We don't need to know you sat at the damn bar. The hell? Hey, messy sassy.
And then we went home. It was so long and so boring, and we was just sitting there like, and then I just kept nodding out, and he kept hitting me, and I'm like, man, this boring ass movie about the guy who created the atomic bomb that they dropped on Hiroshima and Japan when we had World War II, and they dropped those bombs.
Right.
So this is about the guy who made the bombs, and it was long.
What did you think it was gonna be? Girl, why did you go see that movie? You know that movie is above your pay grade, okay? That movie is way too deep, okay? You know you don't read no more than the front page in the back of a book, girl, okay? So why did you think going to that movie would be the... Bye.
It was a long movie. So today I slept in until like around 10. I didn't hear from you, which is cool. Saved me some money, I guess. And you was in your head.
Yeah, because I heard that. Yeah, that's right. You sure right. Because you said that.
Working.
Yeah. So you heard it. Yeah, yeah.
I ain't working. So you know. But and I got my thing. So my Social Security award. So I got to go do that. They said I got to do that before the 31st. So I got to try to do it over the phone. I hope I don't have to fly to Florida real quick and handle that.
So that's how y'all knew that she was on Social Security, huh? So here she's talking about it was awarded. I wonder how much did she say how much she get? I want to know how much she get for Social Security, child. Because that's the only income she got, right? Like, I'm just curious.
And then I'm just going to finish up some work today. Well, and I was reading your stuff yesterday before I went to the movies. I was just going through all your stuff again. And just trying to see how I can just lay it out. I emailed the head of the, what is it called? The Public Defender's Office. I emailed her and she's on vacation till I got two people in court on vacation. So it kicked out because I told her I needed the email address.
I'm sorry. She said, I got two people in court. Like a client. Like, what you mean I got two people? Child, are we for real right now? What two people she got in court? What are we talking about right now? This one is a mess. But Reggie Moore, if she gets $1,600 a month and she don't pay no bills, she's sleeping from one couch to the next, from Tomas's couch to Sydney's, I guess. I guess she ain't paying no bills. That ain't too bad, huh? $1,600. She ain't got no car note, no car insurance, no rent, no utilities. Hell. She got a couple cell phones. Is that it? That's all she got, right? Couple cell phones. She got to be able to put some money on the commissary and some global tel, phone calls. That's right, Black Not Bitter. She ain't getting no damn groceries because you can tell Sonya is not a cook. Okay. Um, she gonna go out and spend $27 on some wings, okay, and fries. That's what she gonna do, okay, and that's that on that, right? So she could think, whoa, wait, what'd you say? Continuously evolving said nowhere near 1600. She hasn't worked to put anything into the system. That's what I would think, but I have heard of other folks who haven't really worked jobs who are on Social Security and yeah, I mean, have been for years, and that's their only income from what I understand, but that's neither here nor there. So I don't know, child. Let's see. Oh, you said Kimberly Black said what type of Social Security? Physical disability benefits? Yeah, physical. Because she got shot. And that's why she's got this stomach problem where she can't really eat much. It's a mess. Okay, well, let's play.
I kept calling your attorney and she kept not answering. So I'm trying to get her email address so I could just send her. I would rather just send her.
Hold on. Continuously evolving. Whose rent, though? Probably her daughter's rent or something. Maybe somebody's rent, but she ain't paying no damn rent. And think about it. Think about it. How could she even justify $3,000 of rent? There's no Social Security that's going to pay her enough. They're not even going to pay her $3,000. Like for what some have said in here that she hasn't even worked enough. But two, if she can afford to live in a place that if she was qualified, let's just go there. If she was qualified to live in a place that costs that much money, she must be earning more than what Social Security. I can't even talk. Social Security is not going to give her or allow her to work and get a check from them. Not at that rate. She sound crazy, or she thinks maybe she just think he crazy. I don't know, honey. Because at this point, she's not talking to us yet. She don't even know. A mess though, or does she? No, she don't know yet. I don't think. Would you say she probably gets about 1,000 per month? Oh, the real VB said Nyla says she gets somewhere between 800 and 900 probably. But still, think about it. It's not enough to pay no 3,000 in rent and some utilities and child. It makes no sense.
Everything in an email so she could just print it out and just refer to stuff as her.
I don't think she can qualify for Section 8 without kids. Don't you have to have kids to get such Section 8? Don't you? She gets Section 8. All y'all keep saying Section 8. How'd she get Section 8 though? But that much, Prima Wanda, would she get $3,000 worth of Social Security? No, it's income based. Okay, I thought so. Section 8, you had to have had children. Oh, not anymore. Okay, used to be. Okay. I was gonna say. Oh, so it's just low income. Oh, interesting. Okay. What's to say? Now the chat trying to go fast. You need to have kids usually for welfare. Yeah, I think to get a check from welfare, you can get food stamps without kids, but you can't get like a check from welfare. And I thought here, and then again, I don't know. I wouldn't know. I just thought you had to have kids to be in Section 8, but maybe like you said, they changed it. Okay. Well, let's listen.
Her notes instead of trying to talk to her and try to get this, try to have her do some type of motion to convert this from a criminal matter to a civil matter.
Okay, so when did you when you start your new job?
I don't have a day job. I just had an interview. I don't have a job. I'm unemployed.
No, I'm saying he didn't hire you off the spot. He should have hired you off the spot.
No, they had to go through the formalities because it wasn't just.
Oh, hold on. Traylo Sum said you can get Section 8 with a disability. I wonder, so you think she's got a nice place? Oh, there's a Dion call at 9. Okay, thanks, Gigi. Interesting. If she's disabled, you qualify for Section 8. Interesting. So do y'all think she got a nice place? So you think that when she talks about having an apartment, she really does have one and she really is in Section 8, you think? She can't hold her poop. I'm done. Okay. I'm done.
With 5 partners. So he said I did make it to the second interview. And
okay.
Yeah.
So
that's the other thing. See, I thought she lived with her son too. But here's the thing. I thought she lived with her son. Can you have someone else in the house with you with Section 8? That's the other thing I thought. Wait, what'd you say? V, we don't care where she stayed. Next topic. I'm curious. Disability for a person with no established ongoing work history is very low. She isn't getting very much money. She lives with her son and others. She's a hobo. That's what I thought. She lived with her son too. He's always there. Whenever she goes live, he's there.
He gotta convince the other guys to hire me, depending on what my competition is that gets interviewed as well.
Oh.
Okay, I like it. I like your ponytail. I like it low. Yeah, I like that better. That's it. We're sitting all up top. I don't like that. But I like that right there. Huh? It's old.
I mean, this is older person's ponytail.
Oh Lord!
You're talking about this one or the other one?
This one is because it's a low ponytail.
Yeah, I like
it's long.
Ponytail.
It's long.
Oh, that's too long.
It goes to my waist, but it's layered. It's not a lot.
You don't think?
It's cool.
Okay. Go ahead.
So no, I mean, as bad as it looks, like I say, only thing you got to figure out and don't respond is the conversation that what you have to figure out with your attorney, and this is the one you have now, is a conversation that you had with Erica that led you to believe that woman was an actual attorney. That's the conversation you got to have with your attorney, and that's what y'all got to file on, because that's the basis of that whole conspiracy shit, because they think you were in on it sitting down next to her while she's faking and being a lawyer, so that's what you got to focus on, the conversation that this heifer had with you that convinced you that she could legally go and do what she did. And I know you didn't think she was, because there's no way you're going to get arrested and ask for a fake attorney. That's crazy.
Why do people normally, just curious, why would someone ask someone or allow someone else to pretend to be their attorney if they aren't really an attorney? Why would they do that? My guess is they can't afford one. And they think that they know more than everybody else and that they're smarter than everyone else. But the bottom line, they take this resort because they can't afford to pay what they feel they need to pay for what they consider to be a good attorney. Okay? So, ma'am, yeah. He didn't do it once. He did it twice. He did it with Erica and Lamont. Have you talked to Lamont yet about this, ma'am? Since y'all do talk, we know y'all kick it and hang out. Have you asked him why he did it? I'm just curious. She sounds crazy.
The fake attorney can't get nobody out of a police car. So
Okay, you look nice today. What you got on?
I got on jeans and this shirt, this blue shirt.
Oh, it look white.
It look white. It's blue. It's a
Yeah.
pastel blue. It's a pastel blue. And then I
Oh,
got
okay.
these jeans on.
Yeah, you're sitting up all on the camera. Slide back. You must be sitting on that little pad thing.
I am sitting on the pillow. I got it folded over and everything.
Okay, that's better. That's much better. There you go. Now I can see you. You're all up in the camera like this right here.
Mm-hmm.
Sound like a hater.
No, that's not it. Yeah. So going out in the sun, that make the time go by faster. Just that 1 hour do make a little difference.
You just got to look at this whole year as you just being on punishment for that shit, even though you didn't do nothing wrong. But morally, because you were married, that's wrong.
Oh.
But everything else about it was, had you been single, all of that wouldn't have been bad.
What about your morals? Why are you over here with this dude? If he's acting immorally, being with all these other women, what was he doing when he was with you? And why aren't your morals better than they are so that you wouldn't even want to deal with a dude like this? This is ridiculous.
Don't look at me like that.
Look here, man. People say anything they want to say out their mouth that make themselves look good. I understand that part. I really do.
So, morally, it was wrong. But this dating and dealing with women on just reading on the statements and stuff, that part is normal. All of that shit is normal. I done had dealings with guys that I dated. I done did money deals and shit didn't transpire like it should have. I done did all of that. My partner, remember that I was at my houses with, took me for $65,000. He eventually paid me like 10 years or 7 years later or whatever. But that would have been civil, that wouldn't have been nothing criminal because he, did some shit he ain't had no business doing and he edited the paperwork or whatever and then didn't tell me. But that again, like
really?
I said,
You don't
all
think
of that
that's
is
criminal?
civil, me and him was business partners, that was strictly business.
Here's a problem I got. The problem I got is that first charge, that big whopper, that's the problem I got. Yeah, that's the problem I got. In my head, because I know I didn't do nothing. But that's not even my character. You're talking about harming somebody. That's not even my character.
That's where your character witnesses come in. That's where when you got to go to trial on that, maybe. And that's if we can get phone records to see what her conversation was around that time, how she was talking about it.
Okay, but wait. Here's the problem. The problem with what I'm trying to say to you is that here's where I'm at. Right now, they got me at $800,000 for one fucking pitch.
No, it's four.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. What's this now? Y'all said Nyla busted her out. Wait, hold on. Busted her out in this lie today, and it was Sonya that owed the money, not her partner. Oh, wow. For real? Let me hear this story again then. Oh, Lord. Let me hear it. Hold on. Okay, wait. What now?
I know. That's not even my character.
That's where your character witnesses come in. That's where when you got to go to trial on that, maybe. And that's if we can get.
Was that before that?
Edit the paperwork or whatever.
Okay, hold on. Let me hear this story again then. Hold on.
Look here, man. People say anything they want to say out their mouth that make themselves look good. I understand that part. I really do.
So, morally, it was wrong. But this dating and dealing with women on just reading on the statements and stuff, that part is normal. All of that shit is normal. I done had dealings with guys that I dated. I done did money deals and shit didn't transpire like it should have. I done did all of that. My partner, remember that I was at my houses with, took me for $65,000. He eventually paid me like 10 years or 7 years later or whatever. But that would have been civil, that wouldn't have been nothing criminal because he, did some shit he ain't had no business doing.
So what was the deal? I'll watch. She was sued by her partner, and she has a mechanic's lien for 64,000. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go back and watch Nyla. Then I didn't see her today. I was working. Oh, okay. I gotta go watch her.
And he edit the paperwork or whatever, and then didn't tell me. But that again, like I said, all of that is civil,
Yeah. Good point. She's got 65,000 to blow like that, but she can't get this Negro out. Okay. Even when he couldn't have gotten out before then. But what's the problem? I don't understand. If she got 65 to blow, that means she should have more at her fingertips, I would think. Hey, Miss Buckeye 99 girl. Hey Trello Sum. V, whenever he wants to change the subject, he compliments her. That is all it takes with her. Gullible. She was sued for the 64,000. This girl lied just nobody even asked her for this information. The fact that you're lying about shit that no one even needed to know about that would cause you to feel the need to lie is pathetic. Ugh.
Me and him was business partners.
Thank you, Trello.
That was strictly business.
Here's a problem that I got. The problem I got is that first charge, that big whopper. That's the problem I got. Yeah, that's the problem I got. In my head, because I know I didn't do nothing. But that's not even my character. And talking about harming somebody, that's not even my character. That's
where your character witnesses come in. That's where when you got to go to trial on that. Maybe.
First of all, he would have to have some character to witness too. And he'd have to have some witnesses that got character as well. Okay? Let's really talk about character and the importance of it in this subject. Okay? He ain't got no character and no witnesses that could see it because he ain't got none. And he ain't got no friends that can witness who have character to damn self. I don't give a shit. Anyway, listen.
And that's if we can get phone records to see what her conversation was around that time, how she was talking about it.
Okay, but wait. Here's the problem. The problem with what I'm trying to say to you is that here's where I'm at. Right now, they got me at 800,000 for one fucking picture.
No, okay. It's four. It's four.
Four pictures. 800,000 for some pictures.
4 videos. I think it's videos. I read it to you. It's videos.
It's videos.
And it should have been 40,000 a piece. That's what it should have been.
All right.
It shouldn't have been 400. It shouldn't have been 200. The highest is from 20 to 40,000 a charge for pictures.
So you tell me that I did not get railroaded. Because I did get railroaded. There's no way nobody can say.
You did get railroaded. I'm not saying you didn't.
No.
Wait a minute. You know what? It's funny. I told y'all where I live, okay? There was a meteorologist. This man had been a meteorologist on the local news, baby, since I was a kid, okay? This man had been on this damn station as a meteorologist. You feel like you know these people. You've seen them every morning and evening, every day of your damn life. And about 2-3 years ago, maybe it might have been I think it was right before the pandemic. Come to find out, this dude has CP on his damn computer. He has CP. He was checking out sites all the time. Do you know that dude? It was like people were stunned. Why? Because you think you know somebody when we really know very few people. And the people who are interested in the darkest things, most people in their life don't know anything about it. They know that it's dark, and so they keep it quiet. So I say all that to say nothing surprises me anymore, because the people who do the abusing and who they're always someone who comes across as sweet, kind, and trustworthy. Okay. Yes. Like Jared, the subway guy. Okay. Like many of the priests in the Catholic Church with the altar boys, like some of these youth pastors in the black church. I mean, let's just break it down and call a thing a thing. It might be your cousin. It could be your brother, could be your daddy, your uncle. It could be your mama. We learned that from Precious. It could be your sister, it doesn't matter. These people are trusted by some and loved by others, and many have no idea what they're really into. And that's the scary part about it. No, Mr. Rogers was not into anything. Mr. Rogers was actually a good person. But that Pee Wee Herman, now that Pee Wee Herman though, now that might be a little different. But if I remember correctly, and I could have sworn Mr. Rogers was a good guy who really had a wholesome sort of spirit. Yeah, that Pee Wee Herman. Now that's the one. That's the one we had to watch. Okay, all right, because he's the one. Oh, and Elmo. Yeah, well, did we find out for sure that was the case? Oh Lord. And 7th, thank you. See, they let all that kind of shit go right over everybody's head. 7th Heaven, that's supposed to be the Christian damn show. And that father was a damn predator. And they never really talk about it, ever. I remember when it came out, I have to remember when someone brings it up that was even a situation, because they let that man walk away like nothing. You know, with who else? Usual Suspects. What's that guy's name? Kevin Spacey. That's another one. They don't talk about Kevin Spacey either. Okay. These people are dark. And so them over here trying to justify his character. She don't know this nigga. She does not know him. In this very moment, we know him better than she does. And I just believe that, because we can see it for what it is, and she still has to justify her presence with him. See, even if she believes he did some shit, there's some things she's not going to be able to accept that he did, because if she accepts it, then she has to justify being there. So, we see him. We know who he is without even meeting him. We can see him clearer than her and even Sylvia. Okay? Now, Sylvia, you may not like this, but a part of me thinks you might, if anything, you might be attracted to him because of his charges. Now, some may say I'm tripping and you may be offended, but that would be the truth. That would be my truth. I have a feeling that your attraction to him are the charges. And I can only say that based upon the fact that the other people you have supported have similar charges. Just saying.
Well,
Okay,
listen, this whole thing, everything about this whole charge shit is wrong.
Wrong.
Shouldn't even went there. You get me saying? All of this, and then every time he go to court and Roswell, I don't know if Roswell is hyping the prosecutor to say what the fuck he's saying in court, but all of it is bullshit, and all of that shit is civil. All of those issues they talking about is civil. Except for that's a lie. But the money things where right. For girl you going back and forth with, that's civil.
I got that. I got that. Well, I got that part. Okay. What I'm trying to get on now, it's in complaint room. It'll be in complaint room. But me getting out of here until I can get justice, because I'm not guilty. So I'm not, everybody's in jail supposed to be innocent. Okay.
Treated innocent. Treated innocent.
All right. Now, but how can I be treated innocent until proven guilty if my bond is so fucking high I can't even make bond to get evidence to free myself?
And that's why we need to find out what device and what was the date on the download, because it'll make a huge difference on everything. And that's the one thing that they omitted, and I want to say they did that on purpose to make that charge stick. Because if it's on something that you like, I don't know. You think if was there computers in those cars?
Wait, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about this.
I ain't talking about that. I bet you ain't. She thinks he's saying no, not that. But what he's really saying is stop talking, because I'm not going to be talking to you about what computers were in my mother sucking cars that I stole. Okay? I'm not going to be telling you all the other shit I stole and trying to make some kind of justification about whether or not I got other computers too. You asking too many damn questions now. That's not what we gonna talk about on this here phone now. Okay? Okay?
This shit. I'm past that.
I'm talking about the and the child
Right.
pictures. Yeah.
Okay. I don't figure that out now. Since you done read everything, I'll figure that part out.
Oh.
So I know what I need to do. So I see the link in that case. All right. But the biggest thing is I know how I'm gonna clear myself on the case. I got that part. But I got to figure out. I don't want to talk too much because it uses it against me to make their case bigger. I don't want to talk about that. So I got that part. I got my innocent on that. But the part is that me getting a bond.
He got his innocence on that, okay? He already know how he's going to clear his innocence on the SA charge. He got that. He ain't worried about that. Okay, he got that. That's why he's home now. That's why they dropped the charges then when they did. Okay? That's why he free a year later. You see what I'm saying? Because he got this all figured out, right? Because it wasn't him. Ain't none of that got nothing to do with him. Okay. A mess. This fool crazy. And she's willfully ignorant. That's just all this is. Because she's listening to the same shit we're listening to. And if anybody knows more about, this type of business than us, it's gonna be her.
Low enough to be able to get out to prove my innocence. That's where my head is at right now. If they don't dismiss it. And the only way they dismiss it if the police don't show up, which I know they'll show up. That's them. And that's it.
This is the case with the girl with the car, the teacher. That's what you're going to court for. No? What you going to court for?
I'm going to court. You told me I'm going to court for the part. That was
you're going to court for 2 cases.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the part. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm going to check back and look when I get to the house because I don't remember. I know you're going twice.
Yeah, so we need to look again because I just got to make sure. And but I know the police defender, you see, Gunner ain't get out. Not Gunner, but Doug. They ain't let him out. He been in court 4 times for a fucking bond here, and they denied him again Friday. Say some witness threat. Young Thug.
Oh, Young Thug. Oh yeah. That other guy in Florida, the one that had the text message that said I did that. They got deadlock on him. They got to do they doing a mistrial. He about to get out.
Yeah.
The jury can't find him.
Wait a minute. What was she doing with her hands just now? What was she doing? What were her hands simulating just now in that moment? And what is it that she doesn't want him to speak on? Because she said, shh, but watch her hands. Maybe it's just me, but let's go back. Hold on. Wait.
Doug, they ain't let him out. He been in court 4 times for a fucking bond here, and they denied him again Friday. Say he's some witness threat. Young Thug.
Oh, Young
Okay,
Thug.
now watch
Oh
her.
yeah,
Yeah.
that other guy in Florida, the one I told that had the text message that said I did that. Shh, they got deadlock on him. They got to do they doing a mistrial. He about to get out.
Yeah.
The jury can't find him guilty. Yep. Nope. It's too
Good
many
on
loopholes
him.
in it. They can't find him guilty.
Wow. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
but he said he been locked up a minute though. He went out on bond.
YNF Melly, the dude in Florida that killed his
Yeah.
that they said killed his
The
friend,
best.
killed two
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
I don't know when. Oh yeah, 2018. His shit was 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 5 years. This shit happened
He
5 years ago.
he been in jail for 5 years. See.
I don't know if he was out on bond. It was just murder. This one chick just got out on bond. She murdered. She came home and her husband had some chick over, and the wife murdered the chick. And then she got arrested like at 5 o'clock in the morning and was out by 8 o'clock on bond. They gave
Where
her a
is this at?
250. That in Atlanta. I gotta look and see what city that was in. $250,000 bond on murder. They're trying to say it was
What?
manslaughter, but that was murder because you could hear the lady, the girl on the phone telling them, "Don't hurt me, please don't kill me," and then they murdered her. The lady shot her.
Wow.
Yeah, and she shouldn't have killed her because the woman wasn't a threat. She was in the home, but she was invited by the husband. I guess the husband didn't think his wife was coming home from work.
Wow.
So she murdered the girl, and then she got out on $250,000 bond for murder. You ain't
When you
coming
go
back from
home?
that.
When you go
Mhm.
home?
Going home right there, leave you.
Oh, okay.
I don't like the way you look.
What you mean?
You look so defeated.
Well, you know what? To me, this like death. Murder and shit like that. This shit is like that. I've seen that. To me, with this case, it's like I got a life sentence. I'm facing a life sentence. To be honest with you.
You are. This is what I was saying before. He knows exactly what he's up against. He also knows that he's wondering what all they got on him and what all they're continuing to look for and may find. But it really shouldn't matter at this point, because if he's found guilty on anything, he knows he's done. He's done. And that's why he's just denying, child.
Because I saw him in the paper with a Mayberton guy. He went same down locked up for now for the thing. Same thing. They gave him 30 years. 30 fucking years.
Yes, that's something to stress out about.
Yes, I am stressed the fuck out. If I hadn't seen that in the paper, then I'd probably be like, but he probably wasn't even fucking guilty, and he got found guilty. 30 years.
That does happen a lot. A lot of people go to jail, especially for that didn't do. And sometimes it's consensual, but the chick got mad and still caught. And it's very, very, very tricky, like I said, to try to prove otherwise. It's crazy. I mean, it comes down to he say, she say, but at the same time, too, again, what works in your favor is the fact that you're of a certain age and you don't have any type of intimidating history with females. All of the females that came forth that were dates of yours didn't say anything was done by force.
Right.
It was just, so why all of a sudden this one's getting forced, no one else is complaining forced.
Right. I definitely understand.
It's always when people do that, it's usually a habit. Guys usually have a habit, and it's either a violent habit that ends up being a sexual, assault, or either they have a habit of doing sexual.
The only whip, I completely agree. The only whip said, VLenore, I believe he wants to get out on bond so he can run. That's why all he cares about is getting out on bond. Bond doesn't end the case. He wants to run. And I agree, and they know it. They know it. And I believe they did hear him say some shit about running or suggesting it, or I believe they heard what they say they heard. And I do believe that is his goal. And many times I've thought to myself, I wonder if he has like a little escape plan, like, that I would guess a career criminal, wouldn't you need like a stash of money, a stash of IDs? I mean, I watch too many damn movies, obviously. Okay. But I think about, some of these folks when they try to lead the country or whatever. That's what I think too. I think he's gonna try and do that. Just like I think he's trying to conceal his identity while he's in there as much as he possibly can. I don't know why he thinks that's gonna work, child. But I think that's exactly why he's growing his hair out and that hair on his face and all of that shit. I think he wants to get out on bond, and I think they know it, and that's why that prosecutor mentioned it, and they ain't gonna let his ass out. Yep, said he was going to Florida or Dubai, and he claims that was never said, and she claims that was never said. You don't know that. Don't even know it, but I believe if they say they heard him say that shit, he said that shit. And that's why his ass is sitting in there. That is exactly why.
So it just a person that's never laid hands, intimidated, beat, none of that, or what I'm saying, on all that, everything that you got is a pattern crime. No one, it doesn't. I've never seen it where a person's went their whole life and at a certain age just started doing this.
Right now.
Yeah, they don't. I'd agree with her on that. They don't. They don't typically wait until they damn near 60 to commit some sort of violent act like that, which tells me he's been doing it. Okay. That tells me that means that there's several women who just have not come forth before now to say anything about it. To me, I would agree with her. She would be right. But see, she doesn't use her own common sense. She can't deduce that, well, then that might mean something else. Okay. Other than what you want to believe, it might just believe that the man has been doing it for quite some time.
I get it. I understand.
But again, like I said, with the text messages and the conversation that y'all have going back and forth, it's going to show the climate of the relationship.
But it takes what I'm right now. I guess what it is. I'm trying to figure out this next week. So that means when I go to court next week, she can throw it out or she can transfer it to another court. So I'm trying to figure that part out right now. Because if I don't be able to get out and get my own
we're gonna
shit,
try to get it thrown out because it's some bullshit.
Yeah, that's what my brain at right
stuff,
now.
All of that stuff need to be thrown out. I
have never saw, because I ain't never dealt with it before. I never met nobody who went to court for and got thrown out. I never dealt with nobody like that.
Well, so it's a common charge, and a lot of people it does get thrown out a lot.
What?
Especially when it's
Wait, did she just say murder was a common charge? Or she saying what? Let me go back for a second. Because I thought he said, let me hear this.
Yeah, that's what my brain at right now.
All of that stuff need to be thrown out.
I have never saw, because I ain't never dealt with it before. I never met nobody who went to court for and got thrown out. Right. I never dealt with nobody like that.
Well,
it's not a common charge.
It's a common charge, and a lot of people it does get thrown out a lot, especially when it's from a relationship and not no.
Ma'am, I don't give a damn if it was my husband. My husband can R-word his wife. If she said no, it's no. So you're sitting here saying that first of all, rape is not a common charge. That would suggest the vast majority of women who experience it are reporting it, which we already established is not the truth. Okay? So that is wrong. And she is one pathetic piece of skin and bones. Okay, because this is ridiculous. The fact that she would have no respect for people who have gone through something like that, and to suggest that it's a common charge and it gets thrown out all the time. It is one that can be hard to stick depending upon what type of evidence you have, but that's the problem. Y'all don't know what she has. That's the part. Ooh, these people.
Stranger interaction. That's harder. But when it's a person that you're dating or dealing with, that's an easier fix. Because it's history, and you look at history and people, witnesses, whenever you see them around each other, does she act a certain way? Does he act a certain way? When he's around her, do you see him being aggressive towards her? And you know what I'm saying? So why is there a fear? Why, if it happened, didn't she speak up on it 2-3 years ago? All of that comes into play, because remember, it's an old date. So you're trying to say something that happened, 3-4 years ago, and you've been interacting and kicking it, and you know what I'm saying? And I'm in the Dominican.
Yeah. Then I'm looking at Bill Cosby and all them folks there. That shit 30-40 years ago. They still lock their ass up. Okay. That shit makes no sense to me. Some shit that ain't have nothing to do with. But
it's a lot of innocent people in jail. You just gotta. I'm gonna call that Innocence Project person too and see on that end what's the best solution, because they get people out after the fact. But I'm gonna just try to pick their heads and try to figure out what's the best solution. I know that texting and witnesses that's been around y'all can always do that. And if you had to figure out when you go to court, because if you can have witnesses like her father and grandmother to come and speak in court.
I got to find all that shit. Because I remember I told you I ain't got no numbers or nothing because they took my phone. Remember I told you I only had 2 people's phone numbers. And I don't have nobody's phone number.
Tracy is the grandma.
Okay.
That's the one that got pulled over in the car, right? Tracy.
Right.
Tracy.
Right.
All it is one person that deals with all of them, or that they follow on Instagram or Facebook. So you got to think about that. And then I could talk to them and have them come to court and speak.
Okay.
Because there, if they come in and speak.
Okay. So I don't know none of all this. Okay. Oh, I love you very much. Thanks for coming to see me.
Find a name or a person or Instagram that you know that they know. I love you.
Love you too. Thank you, mate. Look good today. Sure.
Bye.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn on.
Thank you, Shay, for phone calls from prison. Oh, well, Shay has released a new call. Just came out, I guess, at 9. So I want to thank y'all for coming over here and kicking it with me. I'm about to go over there and listen to Shay and see what this new call is for now. And then maybe tomorrow we'll come out and do that one. I might wait and hold off and do those interviews, when we have a little more extra time, when nothing else is happening. Excuse me. We can come back and revisit that. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for Trey Losam for your Cash Apps. Thank you for everybody in the chat. Thank you for my moderator. I mean, not Cash App, but Super Chats. Thank you to my moderators for being here tonight. Let's see who was here. Kimberly Black, Fedora, and Know Your Own Worth. Thank you to my moderators who couldn't be here. I'm sure they always catch me on the replay. I always got my back. Thank you, everybody who gave me a click in the view. Please be sure to hit the like on the way out if you didn't already. And y'all, let me go rejuvenate and come back out here tomorrow. Maybe I'll come on some damn camera and cut the food with y'all again. Okay? All right. Take care, everybody. Smooches. Boom.